I'm taking them different. I'm sharing on emotional intelligence. Don't combine them. Emotional intelligence, when I'm done with that, I will share on social intelligence. Now, God relates with us through emotions. Divine emotion is different from the human emotion. God depends on emotions to achieve his purpose on earth. I would like you to listen to this. When Jesus came to the earth, he understood emotional intelligence. And that was why it was possible for Jesus to conquer Satan. It was possible for Jesus to conquer Satan because of Jesus' understanding of emotional intelligence. Now, sharing in God's emotional intelligence is why Jesus is the Son of God. Now, when Jesus came to the earth, because he is different from God, he didn't come with the emotions of God. He came with the emotions of the Son of God. Excuse me, I would like you to listen to this. Because some of us, when I say this I'm telling you, we're going to bless you very well. Now, every one of us manifests certain emotions. Now, when you see poor people, they manifest emotion, poverty in emotion. I said, when you see poor people are poor because of the poverty of their emotions. Let me explain it this way. Let me explain this way. When you cannot properly define emotions until you know interest, understanding, there is what is called emotional intelligence of a man, of God, and of a woman and the child. Now, we relate with people through emotions. Please hear me. Your emotions represent your value. It determines what God, your emotional intelligence, it determines what God achieves through you. Let me come again. Let me make it simple. Let me make it simple. When Jesus came to the earth, he wanted a kingdom and a messianism. And he wanted it. Because he wanted it, he didn't want to get married. So he started manifesting the intelligence of King of Kings. I mean, the emotional intelligence of King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He started relating with people through it. As with people. So anybody that met Jesus met his emotional intelligence. What I mean by that is that he tells you what is important to him from behavior. From his emotional intelligence makes you to know immediately what is important to him. And then he started emphasizing in his word what is important to him. What? Now, all divine beings that are blessed by God, when you meet somebody who is blessed too much, the person does not hide his emotional intelligence. No, he talks about it. He tries to tell you that this is the reason I live, and this is all that matters to me. This thing makes me very, very angry. I wouldn't want you to touch it. There are people There are girls that they have a lot of attachment to their mother, up to the level that their relationship with their mother will be cracking their marriage because of emotional poverty. So she will be her husband's house, and the mother will be somewhere controlling her because of attachment. There are young men that are so stupid that they romance so much with weakness and confusion that they will never be rich because they don't have feeling for greatness. I said they don't have feeling for honor. They don't feel anything for honor. Somebody get me. I said they don't. Since you know him since 5 years, has he done anything to overcome poverty uniquely? You met this boy, he said from now till 1 month that he will not eat oil because he wants another level. He is trying to review an emotion towards success. He's trying to review an emotion towards when Jesus went to Gethsemane to pray. His emotions came up. Now a negative emotion that is called the devil came up. A negative that represent the devil came up in the midst of the positive emotion of God. He started saying, oh God, if this cup will pass, let it pass. That is a negative emotion that represents what Jesus is not. Let me ask you, how many times do you manifest negative emotion towards the real purpose of your life? A lot of people, because they are callous. I don't want to be, I don't want to be cynical. I really don't want to be cynical. Some people, they downplay the emotions of their tomorrow because of cowardice. You know, some emotions are not part of your life. They are not in the continuity. You just enter into a supermarket and you saw a girl because she's half naked. You forgot what you went to buy. And start looking at an idiot that has already distracted 10 people. And you allowed that idiot to distract you. You left the emotion that brought you to buy what you're buying and started hanging around another negative emotion that will end one day. After that emotion have depleted you. There are some emotions that we feed, that the emotion is meant to end. But before it will end, it took so much from us. Something that we can no longer replace. We deplete it towards a negative emotion. That is why a relationship that is valueless, you'll be watering it. If not senselessness, why will a human being water a relationship that doesn't have meaning? You use your emotions, you use your time, you use your heart to be watering a relationship that will not lead to anywhere. You say, hey, when we're talking, he said, hey, I really like her. I really like her. I said, this you're liking her will lead you to what? I said, where will it land you into? And how long can it last? That thing you call love is a thief. You see, because you're squandering your heart on something that is idiotic, that must die. Listen, if you didn't allow it to die, it will kill you and still die. There are some people that have attached themselves so much to something must die. When you're warning them, they will not listen. But eventually, because that is meant to die, if they didn't kill it by itself, the thing will kill them and still die. So when Jesus was at Gethsemane, two emotions showed up. Two, the emotional intelligence. The emotion that represents backward journey came up. Don't worry about dying at the cross. Tell God to remove the cup. And then a positive emotional intelligence came up and said, this is one reason you came. Stay in prayer and conquer the negative emotions. Destroy this. And then go on to the cross. That's why you came. Every day in our life, these emotions fight in our heart. Listen, that I'm saying it now does not mean it will die now. I'm saying it because you're going to take decision after the fellowship, after this meeting, to know when something that is nonsense is coming to overwhelm your emotions. Something that will not profit anything. Let me say it this way before I go on. All the people on earth who went far, recognize it. My ability to come up here is part of my testimony. To come up here now and be shepherd. Synod, the pastor's conference is coming. That's the synod. I know what matters. I will never use one of my second to feed any stupid emotion, even in spending 1 naira. Emotions have never taken 1 naira from me. That is why, as you're looking at me here, I was born to be one of the richest men on earth. And if you ask me now, I will tell you why. I understand emotional intelligence. And I'm teaching you that because I want you to understand it. Those who understand emotional intelligence will never be poor. No, they can't get poor. When somebody who is trying to waste your time is around you, you already know that this guy is wasting your time. Some of us that are hearing me, you can allow a stupid relationship that is only subtracted from you to last for 2 years. And that relationship is leading nowhere. And yet you're keeping it alive with your emotions. And the relationship is not bearing any fruit. All that you're getting from it is a childish 15-year-old's boy feeling. What do I call it? You are 40 years and you're enjoying the feeling of a 15-year-old boy. What a shame. Something that you didn't feel when they are 13 or 15. You want to feel it when you are 45. Somebody clap hand for I've just done it. I've just done it. Don't forget, Don't forget, those emotions have their strength. I said this to somebody who is from God. God will never use you if you don't understand emotional intelligence. On Friday, we sang I Fought a Good Fight of Faith. And I am getting ready for 1,000 years. Now, 1,000 years is not like I have fought. 1,000 years is pure Pentecostal. His guy is his good voice. It's not a him. Yeah, his guy. It's a beautiful song for Sunday. Awesome. Is it because when I said, I told the angel, I said, 1,000 years. I had in the song that the earth is different from heaven 1,000 years. So when we are talking, I know it was, it's a beautiful song. I'm Pentecostal, not a hymn. It's a kind of song you sing and you don't allow people to hear what you're saying. That song I sing that way. We take our tongue inside and then sing it from the nose. And when you are singing it, you put a net in the opening of your nose so that I can fit out. I say you swallow your tongue. And then when your tongue goes inside, you bring the song from your nose. But before you bring it from the nose, you put a net. So that when you say 1,000 years. So some of the things we're going to be saying, nobody will know what we are saying. But we are singing because we are singing from the nose. That is a little bit of Americana in singing. That's what we're going to do. A kind of Americana singing. So there is no man on earth that understands emotional intelligence that didn't go far. That didn't. Now somebody knows that if he touches this thing, you will end. So when he sees you don't like it. That it will it make you angry to extreme. So he avoids it. Because your life is already defined. And that thing he's talking about is a high mark. One of the ways to know fools is that fools get angry for wrong reasons. You see, because their emotions are not properly defined. Or some people get reason for things that are very poor. He said they were sharing rice and, instead of giving her Coke, she gave her Fanta. And she was saying that she wants Fanta. Why would the woman give her Coke? So she started keeping malice. Yes, because of the Coke. There are people who are like that. Now, that malice is born from poverty. It's born from? No, it's not. It's not lack of money. It's lack of emotional intelligence. That means somebody doesn't know what should make him angry. Now, social intelligence. Ikimasi Wayache you are Wara Hafega Wara Bafega
Ekeloma kam genye ya Otitoma anchibia Hirese Hirese Oh Keloma kam genye Otitoma kam chibia
You know why women marry wrong men? Or why men marry wrong women?